9 p.m. and I'm drinking coffee. And I don't know why I complain about not being able to sleep, because I'm drinking coffee. Hey y'all, it's me, Chris, and I want to talk about this past weekend, which was Pride Weekend for Las Vegas. Also, when filming this, it is Sunday. It is Sunday the 21st, actually. Sunday the 21st. And that is the day that I did not read the news article, but it's the basically the administration proving to trans people that we suck and we don't have a space here. But I'm not going to talk about that because I'm not saying it's ignorance, but I had a pretty good weekend and I will not let that bother me because I will live my life just for one more day and then I'll just be sad on a Monday. So, yeah. But, back to Pride. So, this past weekend was Pride in Las Vegas. And it was pretty cool. On Friday night, I went to the Pride Parade. It's the night Pride Parade. It's basically a lot of politics, a lot of like companies, and it's basically your standard Pride Parade. I have not been to another one besides Las Vegas. And the last time and the only time I've been was like 7 years ago, so that's a thing. And it was really good. We got there. The reason why I went though is because my friend was participating in the parade. So I was like, hey, I want to support her. And so we were running late and I went with her girlfriend, and I like being a third wheel. I'm really good at like taking videos and pictures and stuff, but yeah, so we were running late. That's a video of them running. And we got to the spot. They asked, hey, like, I passed a couple people in the parade that I knew, and they were like, hey, march with us. And I'm like, I'd rather just watch and support. So I was hanging out with my friend's girlfriend, and we were just chilling, and like it was the first time I actually like hung out with her, and it was really cool because like she's a cool person and I really like her, and we were like kind of bonding because it was taking forever, and like it was just really was really cool. And I was like, I get into Pride, like I get into it like because like I love Pride parades, but I also hate them, right? So it's like I get like companies are pandering, and I get that like politics are like, oh, we don't care about, you know, queer stuff unless it's helps our agenda and we're in front of a bunch of queer people, but we won't talk about it any other way. And that's annoying, and that's like very negative on my part. But I also love Pride parades because where else do I get to yell, yay leather, in a civilized society? Where else do I get to go, fuck yes, sex workers are awesome, in a like a good forum? And I mean, I was hooting and hollering and like, woo, and like I'm that person who's like extra, but like I don't know, like I'm extra to like a good point. Like the people next to us was like, to me and my friend was like, you two are like the best thing about this parade because you guys are extra and you guys are loud, but then you guys like good balance, right? And so we were hanging out and, you know, hooting and hollering, and I got like a bunch of like free coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, and I got like condoms, and I got Mardi Gras beads, and I got like all these things, and it was really cool. And like I got a bunch of hugs, and I was like hugging every puppy, like, or petting every puppy that was like passing, and there was a bunch of babies, and it was good. And so after the parade though, the one that was in it met up with us, and we walked on Fremont, and it was really interesting because during the parade and then also walking around Fremont, like it was basically a showcase of like 7 years past, and like it was a bunch of people that like, you know, I knew them, and then like, you know, we kind of like lost communication, and like a lot of like future coffee dates are in my future because of like, it was just friends of like, hey, like this happened, and like, you know, like I don't speak to this person. They're like, well, fuck this person, I don't speak to him either. I'm like, wow, there's a story and I want to know about it. Like it was really cool. I met like current, past, it was interesting. So a lot of friends and a lot of like fell off friends and a lot of potential new friends. It was really good. So that was Friday night, and it was good. I danced and looked cute in my rainbow suspenders. So it was fun. And then Saturday rolled around and I told myself I was going to go to the festival. And because I'd never been to the Las Vegas festival, the only festival I went to was the one in Oceanside with my sister. People think like I go to Pride events like it's my thing, and it's not, because I'm tuckered usually. Like it takes a lot of energy for me to be on. And when I say on is like hooting and hollering, or like a lot of like socializing and stuff. And I love it. Like it's fun, but also like if I do that for like a good like 5 hours one night, I need to like calm down and relax for like 3 days and to recover and go into my cave and like, you know, binge a Netflix show or watch Game of Thrones or like something like that where it's like no socializing. So Saturday, I was like, I'm gonna go to the festival. I was gonna go with a friend, and then like her friends bailed, and so like she was like not feeling it. I was like, cool, like I'm really not feeling it. And I felt guilty. But what I did on Saturday was I read a big chunk of Tomboy Survival Guide by Ivan Coyote, and holy shit, this book is like, I'm not doing a book review, but let's just say like it's funny because like I wanted to go to the festival, but I didn't, but I was feeling like down on myself for not doing like a gay thing during like gay pride, because I was like, this is like my year, I'm gonna do everything. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna go into my cave and read this and like cry and like, oh my god, like my heart and stuff. So this is like pretty much the gayest thing I could have read, and it's amazing. So yeah, that's queerness for you. I'm sorry. And then Sunday, and that's another day for an opportunity to go to the festival, but since I read the book so late, I fell asleep and I woke up at noon, which is not a thing I usually do, and then I was like, yeah. And then I went to my friend's birthday, the one that was actually in the parade, and it was at her house, and we hung out, and her dad made this, like, it looks like spaghetti, but it's not spaghetti, it's something, and it was good. And then she had like, I think it's orange cake, I don't know, her dad's a chef thingy. It was really good, and I got to hang out with a couple people there, so that was really good. And you know, like when Pride comes along, like do how you need to do Pride, because like for me, like I'm not the party guy. Like I woo for 5 hours and I'm exhausted. Like I don't like going to clubs. Like I prefer a coffee shop or like hanging out at a brewery or something. Like I don't party. And so like, yeah, I like to dance and stuff, but like I am very like, I have a quota and I already passed that this year. And so yeah, like I don't do it. So like that's not how Pride looks for me. Like and like I know like some people like dress up and some people don't, and like, you know, I wore my like, where are they? I wore my rainbow suspenders, but like beyond that, like I didn't dress up so much. And I didn't go to the festival, which I had expectations, but also I read a book that's like impacted me. It's like, you know, do whatever Pride looks for you. Yeah, so hope you liked this video. How was your Pride experience this year? And what did it look like for you? Did you feel like there was an expectation on maybe like doing Pride big, or like being a partier or something? You met them or did not meet them, or yeah, just let's have a conversation. Comment below or message me, whatever you feel comfortable. Also, I have my Instagram down below, and I kind of do more commentary in there, like post pictures and stuff. I post one every day. And yeah, so how was your Pride? Happy Pride, y'all. And you're seen and heard and matter. We matter. I love y'all. Fuck.